What's up, gang? What's cracking, man? What y'all doing today? We out here. Started 2 minutes late tonight, man. Busy day, hectic day. I see Kurt 24 out there in the streets, man. He was out there early tonight. I appreciate that, seriously. Kurt 24, I see you, bro. I see you. Who else we have out here? Let me look here. We got Tech Lover out there. We see you out there, Tech Lover. Misty Miss Wang, she is in the house. She was one of the first out there too. We appreciate you being out there too, guys. All right. We got a pretty interesting show tonight. All right, who else we have out here? Let's see, the numbers are starting to go up. People starting to trickle in. It's one of those Sundays, where I think a lot of people laying back today, chilling and relaxing, man. Just like I was. Great day, great Sunday. All right. We should have Tennessee Goddess in here tonight. She should be coming through. I think Mike, the Gun Alert guy, is going to come through. We'll see. Hopefully he comes through tonight. That'll be really good if he does. And you never know. We might have some special guests or something like that tonight, guys. But Christine White, we see you out there, Christine. It's my family out there. We see you out there, Christine. Tonight, guys. Who else? Somebody else just popped up here. Who was that? Let's see. Okay, no, that's just Kurt out there talking. Yeah, they starting to come in. Let's see who else. Somebody else just popped in. Mike, we see Mike. Mike McClune is out there in the streets, guys. We see you, Mike. Good evening, my friend. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn the music down, y'all. We just gonna chop it up today. Today, we just chopping it up, man. Chopping it up. I gotta do it when the beat drop. Yeah. What's up, gang? What are y'all doing today, man? I appreciate y'all coming over to the channel. Today is just one of them chop it up, laid back days. One of those days where you just sit, converse, talk amongst each other. I'm super duper just happy about the way the channel is going and how the channel is going. Just everything about the channel, it evolved. It started as something different, that primal species. It started as something basic, and then it just started growing and growing and growing, chronologically speaking. And now it's where it's at now. And it's almost, to be real with you, it's almost like unbelievable to me, y'all. It's unbelievable because I had been talking about starting a channel, years ago, like way before I had got started. I had, talked about it. And the only thing that kind of held me back from starting the channel was the fact that I was scared and nervous. And don't too much shake me, but I was scared and nervous because I just didn't know what to do. Now, of course, they have a bunch of literature online that you can look up and stuff like that. But still, when you're trying to orchestrate something like this and put together a game plan that just not going to last a week or two, it inevitably needs to last years upon years, and you have to have a strong foundation with that in the game plan. And a lot of people don't have game plans with that. And that's why so many people drop off. And so it's just amazing to me how far it has come. I see more coming out in the chats, man. I see more coming out in the chats. Who we have out there? I think I saw the pimp out there. Hold up. Let's see. Yeah. We got the pimp out there, y'all. The pimp 1984 is out there. Yeah, we see you out there, my friend. Nathan White is out there, guys. Mr. Wiggins is out there now, too. Mr. Wiggins, we appreciate you coming through tonight, man. Seriously. I think I said Kurt 24. And you're right. You're right, Mr. Wiggins. It's oh, wait a minute. I hit the wrong one. It's time and consistency. And you got to be able to grind, man. And this is a impeccable grind. I've always had an impeccable grind that don't stop. It's just in me. The things I do, when, especially get knocked down, because I done been knocked down so many times. I just feel like I always just say I'm a shooting star, man, because you just can't stop a shooting star. That thing is going to continue to go. And even when it does crash into another planet, or anything like that. It just turns into part of the elements. It keeps on going. It's a part of cycle. It's a part of life. So that's what I'm on, man. G23, we see you out there, brother. G23 is out there. Chicago Mike the Shooter is out there, guys. We see Chicago Mike the Shooter. Uh, yeah, and you're right. You're right. The pimp, the grind don't stop. It never stops, man. It's just you got to keep going. And the crazy thing is, it's not considered work when you love what you do. And I had to figure out. Well, I really didn't have to figure out what I love to do because I knew what I love to do. I like talking with people. I care about people, stuff like that. I'm all about self-defense. And the reason why I'm about self-defense is because when I was smaller and younger, you always had bullies, and I'm like the bully buster now. Like I'm busting bullies now. So back in the day, just bullies and stuff like that. And I never liked that. And I always stood up for people, especially like people that just couldn't defend themselves, nerds at school and stuff like that. You knew who the nerds was, man. And I always tried to bring them into the fold, even though I knew they didn't fit into the fold. I still tried to bring them into the fold to help protect them because they didn't have nobody around and stuff like that. So I think that's why I feel so strong about, the 2A community and protecting yourself is because I know human nature. I understand human nature and how people can be so savage and so mean sometimes to people, and they don't care. And they're willing to do what they have to do for whatever circumstance. And I'm not saying it's wrong or right. Sometimes people just feel like they have to do what they have to do to make it. But the thing is, when you come across that wrong person, when you're trying to make it, you might not make it. And so so that's why I'm a super big advocate about that. Yeah. And it's the truth. The Pimp 1984 bullies, it was a lot of bullies back in the day, and it's bullies now that they grown, and I'm cool with them. It's okay. But I'm just talking about when we was coming up, I always tried to shelter people from the bullies and just help protect them and stuff like that, man. So I was always that guy, like the mediator type of dude. And I'm still like that to this day, man. Fat Boy 7412, we appreciate you coming out there. He said, when you coming back to Jack? Motherfucker, I ain't seen you in weeks. When you coming back to... What's Jack, Fat Boy? Jack. What is he talking about? Hold up, is it a place that I eat at or something? Wait a minute. When you coming back to Jack? Motherfucker, I ain't seen you in weeks. What the hell? I don't know. Somebody need to tell me what he talk about. Fat Boy 7412, you're going to have to tell me what you're talking about there, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, let's go to the next one here. Let's see. Shout out. Ron Wayne is in the house, guys. Ron Wayne, shout out to G24 for shutting out I.T.T and my Sunday premieres. He's bringing them in here, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, G23 most definitely part of the fold, man. He's been supporting the channel for an extremely long time and hasn't broken since. And Ron Wayne. And to be honest with you, Ron Wayne, guys, since we talking about celebrating 4K, talk to me. 4K on a channel. Yeah, that's still considered a small channel, but guess what? The numbers looking like it's going to be beyond that, way past that, the way they're going. And 1 million views, man. Ron Wayne helped contribute to that. Let me tell you something. I had to start this grind from the very, very beginning and figure out a game plan to increase all of those numbers, and it was hard and it was tough. But when you do have people with bigger platforms that can come in and see your value and see your what you're worth and that you're good and stuff like this, and they can put that stamp of approval on it. When they can do that, man, that means a lot. And Ron Wayne did that for me. And out of all the channels that I know, like the big channels, I'm not talking about small ones, and I'm not dissing those small channels, y'all. I'm talking about the big channels. Out of all the bigger channels, Ron Wayne was the channel that gave me that little kick, that little exposure, and that helped big time, And it's crazy because I reached out to some other bigger channels and stuff like that. And some of these other bigger channels, man, I don't know if they just got too much going on or if they just ignore the hell out of you, whatever the case. But other than that, the way that I look at it is this. When you're seeking like that and stuff like that and people ignore you, then it is what it is, because you never know. They may end up needing your help in the future. So, I'm always cognizant about those things. Who else we have out here? MC, we see you out there in the streets, man. Oh, that's my boy. Okay. Fat Boy 7412. I thought you was talking about some funny shit, man. I ain't know what the hell you was talking about, bro. Yeah. Jack in the Box. Yes. They're my boys over there, man. They're my boys, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna come back and see you, bro. I'm gonna most definitely come back and see you. And just to let you know, it's some things going on in that area, and I work in that area, and some changes about to be made. So, I'll holler at you and let you know what's going on, man. I don't want to put it out there in the streets because you never know who watching. It's a lot of people pocket watching right now, and so we'll talk. But I appreciate you coming into the show, man. I did not know that was you, bro. Fat Boy 7412. We done talked about a lot of stuff. He likes the channel too. They support the channel. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Ron Wayne is Jack in the Box. I go in a Jack in the Box sometimes and eat breakfast out there. And the boys know that I do the content, the 2A equal not for play. Yeah, the shirts on sale, y'all, in the merch section. I wore them out this weekend at Cars and Coffee, man. I had like 8 or 9 sales right off bat. People love this damn shirt. I came up with that because it's this little thing on YouTube. It's like a Muppet and say something about not for play. So I was like, damn, let me incorporate that. 2A equal not for play. Meaning, don't play around with me, man. You might get burnt. Don't play. And it's just one of those things, not to be cocky. It's just a warning. That's all. You know what I'm saying? The Pimp 1984 in the house, y'all. Yeah, Fat Boy 7412, I appreciate you coming through. Seriously, brother. Penny, who is this? Penny Pension Prepper is out there in the streets, guys. He said, I don't know any content creator that hasn't been knocked down from the time. Wait a minute. Been knocked down from time to time. It's what you do with it after you have been that matters. That's a fact. Man, that's a fact. Listen, Penny, if I would have told you, bro, real talk, if I would have told you, and I'm not a quitter, so I don't even talk about quitting. But in my mind, I was dealing with so much at one point. Y'all just didn't know because I'd be keeping stuff under wraps. But it was a time where I really was about to like fold up the channel but I was like, why am I thinking like that? Because I really love this. This is what I love to do. You know what I mean? And I was telling y'all before, if I could do it full time, I would, which is getting closer. But I was just like, why am I even thinking like that? So I just ignore it. When I don't feel like doing something, when I don't feel like creating content, because it takes a lot, especially for the kind of content that I present. So when I don't feel like doing it, you know what I do? I go full blast ahead. I go ahead and I just do it. And it's the weirdest feeling because it's like, you don't think that you're going to produce to the best of your capabilities when you do it, but you just do it, man. And I just keep pushing through. And it's crazy because it's showing results. The analytic numbers are showing, you know what? I'm going to just show y'all better than I could tell y'all. And I'm not going to put no audio on this one. I'm just going to share the screen and show you real quick. Hold on. Let me look at some more of y'all comments. Y'all lighten it up. I appreciate that. It's 19 in the chats, man. They all coming through. Yes, sir. Let's see. Shanna Ewing is in the house, y'all. I see you out there, Shanna. Love y'all. Who else is out here? Ron said facts. Fat Boy 7412 said, hell yeah, brother. It's fact. Man, that's my boy, man. We be out there talking. We talked about some deep stuff. I'm telling y'all. I like them dudes out there. Let's see. G23 said, I.T.T. iron sharpens iron. We're here to raise you up, 2A, and stick together. It's a fact, man. And I appreciate this family, man. I mean, I really do, man. I really, really do, man. I appreciate it, man. Chicago Mike the Shooter, Chicago ain't gonna put no sugar on it if it don't need it. For real. Because Chicago Mike the Shooter, a straight shooter. He straight shoots you, man. And I notice in the comments, sometimes, people be like, yeah, it's nice. It's not. No, he could be like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's Chicago Mike the Shooter. He like, nah, like, okay, I'm feeling that I.T.T. All right, drop another one. We need another one tomorrow. So I appreciate that. And everybody is genuine in their own way. And I respect everybody's opinion. You know what I mean? So yeah, he'll tell you like it is when it comes to that. And of course, we got a brainiac in the house, man. Jova Q is in the house, man. He said, congratulations to 4K. Thank you so much, Jova Q. I really appreciate you, brother. You've been rocking for a long time. I used to see you over there at, what was it? Regular Gun Guy channel, man. I used to see you all the time out there conversing and talking. One time I saw you on the screen. I couldn't believe you actually got up there, but I saw you one time. I thought you would never do it. And always admired you, man. And just wanted to let you know that, man. You know, as men, we don't tell another man that we admire them. We just weird like that. I don't know why we weird like that, but we are. But sometimes I think we need to stand up as men, especially African American men, and say, you know what, brother, I admire you, man. You know what I mean? Like, for real, I admire you. I admire what you do. And when we do that, it builds strength in our community. And when I say community, now I'm incorporating everybody, whites, blacks, everybody. It strengthens everybody together as a whole, man. And that's what this thing is all about, man. This is what it's about, man, raising each other up. You know what I mean? Not crushing each other. Constructive criticism is always good, but it's about raising each other up, man. And that's what I'm all about. Who else is out here in the streets? Wait a minute. We got a new person, y'all. Hold up. 75 underscore Mike D, boy. He said, new sub here, Nashville native. Been watching your channel. Can't wait to shake your hand one day. Man, I appreciate you coming to the show, man. Continue to stay tapped in, 75 underscore Mike D. And then I'm going to put this out there in the streets for you, bro. Just because you came through like that with so much respect, let me know in the comment section what you want me to drop. If it's something you just been sitting and itching and you like, man, nobody have been able to do this right. Nobody has been able to drop a video right like this. Drop what you want me to drop because I'm really considerate towards that. So tell me what you want me to do, bro. And I'm going to see if I can make it happen. I'm going to put it on a high level. I got a lot of videos rolling out now. I'm always rolling out videos, but tell me what you want. I'm going to see if I can make it happen. That's real talk. Let's see who else we have out here in the streets. Mike, we got Christine White, that's family. Let's see, Shanna Ewing, she always working out there. I appreciate her for real. When I get in the millions, I'm cutting the check with them. Let's see what else. We got 2A bangers and bullets in the house, y'all. 2A bangers and bullets is in the house, y'all. Big supporter. This dude been on my back the whole time, and I appreciate him, man. Good dude, man. Really good dude, man. I appreciate you coming through to the show. Let's see who else. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show y'all something real quick. And if anybody else come down there and watching the comments, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up real quick just so y'all can see this. Let's see. I just really want y'all to really, you know what? No, I'm going to put it on. Yeah. I'm going to put it on screen share because I want y'all to hear some of these videos. So let me see. Let me see if I'm doing this right. Hold on a sec. I'm a little sleepy, y'all. Y'all see I ain't super turned up, but that's okay. Let's see. Let's share the screen. Share screen. We're going to do, let's open another one. Go back to share screen. And then, yeah. We do the new tab, share. All right. Here we go. I'm going to pull this over here so y'all can see it. And then I'm going to pull up the channel, man. Let's see. Oh, and big shout outs to Christine White and Nathan White, y'all. They invited me to their house. Man, they cooked dinner, y'all. They cooked dinner for me and Paul the Fifth, man. And we was in there chilling, went to the gun range. We kicked it, y'all. Like, had a crazy good time. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. All right. And then I'm going to put y'all on game on another family member here that we have here too, y'all, in a few minutes. They're starting something new. And I think you all are really going to enjoy that. Seriously. Man, they better have I'm Not From This Planet on YouTube. I'll be pulling up my stuff all the time, man. We out here in the streets, y'all. We out here. Tech Car and Gun Fanatics. Alien Gang. We all out here. Let's see. All right, y'all see we going live right there. I feel weird pulling up the channel. This way, I'm always pulling up other people's channels, y'all. So let's see here. What I wanted to show y'all, I'm going to go to this About section right here. Damn, I forgot to put the audio. It don't matter because I ain't using audio today anyway. So let's see. Let's go to the About section. Right there. Go to the About section. Yeah. And so right here. So, you know, I don't know if some of you guys know, I joined September 29th, 2020. And now the channel is over 1 million views. And real talk, like now, it's starting to get a little weird because I'm getting such a large influx of views now and comments. Now I'm really really working because it's so much coming in now. So I'm just trying to have a balance with that, especially with me working and stuff like that. It's really starting to turn up a whole lot, and I'm loving every drop of it, y'all. So right here is my bio. In the bio section right here, of course, it explains everything that's on the channel. Of course, Alien Gang, welcome to the channel, the whole nine. I have a bunch of affiliates that I work with right here. The merch store. The merch store is out. And I don't know if some of you guys know that, but this is part of my merch store. And it says 2A equal not for play. So, don't play. Yeah. That's one of the shirts. And I have another shirt. I think it says something about my blicky, your face. And so somebody thought that was kind of mean that I had said that, but they didn't understand what I meant. When I say my blicky, is when you have a 2A individual showing a non 2A individual their firearm and the expression of their face. That's what that emoji is about. So the emoji is just a real crazy looking emoji that looks like surprise. And so they're looking surprised because they see a gun. You know how people get sometimes. They just don't understand. So I came up with that for that type of shirt. And there's other shirts and other apparel on there. I have female apparel, stuff like that. So you can go to the merch store in the link section. Ivan's World is just the bio, y'all. I mean, not a bio. It's just kind of like my little real life thing, me chilling, vlogs and stuff like that. I haven't really focused on that channel much, but I'm going to start getting into that channel more and more because I'm going to start taking vacations and recording it and doing different stuff, especially when I go out shop, stuff like that. So that's kind of Ivan's World right there. Another affiliate that I work with here is Palmetto State Armory, guys. So I'm an affiliate with them. Also, Right to Bear Insurance. If you don't have insurance, if you have a lot of money, then you may not need it. But if you do need some type of coverage, they can supply you with that Right to Bear. And of course, there's other ones that you can choose also. But that right there is a link there. We have the Instagram. I'm not a big fan of Instagram. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm not. But not consistently. I consistently drop on YouTube, but I drop when I want to. Let me just be real on Instagram. And it is just like that because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Instagram. I just drop when I want to drop on Instagram. Rumble, I love the whole concept of Rumble because Rumble allows us to say what the hell we want to say pretty much. Just like there's a video that I can't post here, which is the ammo reload video. So we were literally reloading ammo, the powder. We had the dyes, we had the cartridges, we had the projectiles, we had just about everything you need, different calibers, like everything was there. And we literally like made bullets and shit. It's really cool. And I did that with Carol Lee, and I also did that with Jason. And we put that video together. We're making a part 2 on that too. So that's coming up too. That's coming up soon too, also, guys. But I can't post. I mean, I can post it on YouTube, but YouTube will probably strike this channel very hard. And you don't want 3 strikes on YouTube because guess what? You lose your channel. And I'm not trying to do that. I love y'all too much to try to jeopardize any of that. So I'm not going to do it. But that video is on Rumble. It's other videos on Rumble. I don't have a lot of them like I do on YouTube, but I'm going to start rolling out more over there. Amazon shopping. I'm also affiliate with Amazon. So that has brung in a lot of money for me. Just overall over the years. It started out real slow, but now it's starting to take off. And any links that's associated with my reviews, when you click into them, I get compensated for that. We even get compensated. And I don't know if some of you guys don't know this, but affiliates, when we're dealing with them, we even get compensated when you guys don't buy something. So say, for instance, you go in to look at a holster because I have a holster posted. You click on the link, right? You make entryway into it. You look around, you like, no, I don't want nothing, but I want this vacuum for $300. Guess what? We get paid off that $300. So that's what's awesome about Amazon. And it just keeps going up and up and up from there, from that. Let's see here. All right. Why did it just do that? Hold on a sec, y'all. Let me get back to the basics. Here. Yeah, come on, man. What did I just do? Oh, we don't want that. Is this trying to pull up? It went into my Rumble. All right. It went into Rumble. All right. So, yeah. So that's the Rumble. I mean, sorry about that. That's the Amazon shopping that we have here. And so, and then of course, it's other brands that I work with that they pay on the back end. So they'll pay a one lump sum amount of whatever it is for certain type of videos and stuff like that. And we get paid in that type of way. If you guys wanted to know about YouTube, you get paid. It's more than that also, guys. There's so many different ways to get paid on these type of platforms. It's just not a YouTube check. There's many different ways you can make money out here. When you guys support us through super chats or, super stickers and stuff like that, like Bangers and Bullets, he always dropping a tip, man. And that, I'm telling you, that helps big time when you do stuff like that. And then the low key people that be sending me like these crazy nice amounts of money, low key, sometimes I don't be knowing who some of these people are, but I think they support 2A, and they drop me crazy amounts of tips and stuff like that through Cash App. That I really appreciate, because YouTube takes a larger amount of your money than you would through Cash App. So that's really appreciated here. We have somebody else out here, guys. Let's see. Come out and play. I think that's kind of dope. Is it come out and play? Come out and play? Or come out and play? I don't see the why. But I appreciate you coming through to the channel. Seriously, 27 out there in the chats, guys. I appreciate every one of you guys. DG47 Arms is in the house, man. Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate you coming through, brother. Seriously. Thank you for telling me congratulations, man. It's been a long road, my friend. A long road, but I'm seeing hope now. I'm seeing hope now because motion is moving, man. I'm really seeing hope now. So that's it, guys. So as far as the links, and some of the people who I'm affiliated with, there's other people I'm affiliated with. I just do business on the back end with them. I just don't have them posted here. So we have that there. If any of you all, now that the channel has reached this level, if any of you all have any business ventures that are legit and good, I can investigate those, look at them, make sure they're good. Y'all could talk to me on the back end. We can work out some kind of negotiations and stuff like that. And then I can just add you all in, a little segment, in the Gun Gossip Lives and stuff like that, or my videos. So just get in contact with me. The email address is right down here. Details for business inquiries right down there at the bottom, guys. So if any of you all want to do business, you're really trying to take your business to another level, make sure you get in contact with me, and we'll work a little deal. Price is not high because, I have some motion. I'm not in the millions with subs yet, but I have some motion, and it'll most definitely help you with the numbers the way they're looking now, especially with that right there, them views. So that's a big deal. Let's see. Shanna Ewing, member for 10 months. She said, congratulations on 10K. Man, I just appreciate you supporting the channel. Shanna, coming through, not only do you say congratulations and stuff like that, you literally work and do things that I've never asked, but I appreciate you doing these things. Seriously. Carbon Q is another one. She's not here right now, but she's another one. And, these are people who are just selfless people that do things, man, just out the kindness of their heart. And that means a whole lot to me. And I really appreciate that. Whiteside Tactical, guys. We got to talk about these guys. We got to talk about Whiteside Tactical. This dude is the real deal. If you all do not know who he is, make sure you stop by his channel. Whiteside Tactical Solutions. I think I'm right, bro. Let me know in the comments now if I'm not, because I'm not trying to violate. Whiteside Tactical Solutions. All right. You gotta go check him out. I think it's called a iPack or iMac or something. I don't know. I'm getting old, y'all. So it's something like that, the kit. But then you just to simplify it, your medical kits, right? Your medical kit, stuff like that. If you get shot, the question is, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna freak out? Are you gonna freak out? Or are you gonna execute with knowledge that you've been taught by professionals? And he is a professional. Whiteside Tactical Solutions. If you don't know about him, go over, support the channel, guys. That guy is the bomb. And I cannot wait, because I'm going to do some footage with him, because I need to learn that kind of stuff. I know a little bit, but I really need to get my hands dirty, because I want to get certified on some stuff just so I can say I know, because I'm too deep in the gun game now. I'm way too deep in it now. So I appreciate you coming through, brother. Seriously. Let's see. MC, he said, hey, come out to PLA, doing some paperwork and listening but not watching the side chat close. All right, that's what's up, bro. All right, yeah. MC is in the house. He come through all the time too, guys. Let's see who else is out here. Ron Wayne. Oh, She Fires is out there. What's up, She Fires? We see you out there in them streets, girl. We see you. We see you out there. I see that hoster video you dropped today, and that was dope. That was dope. The hoster video was dope. Check her out too, guys. She Fires. I'm gonna have to get with my team. We're gonna talk to see what we can do, guys. And if we can try to make something happen where we can give Sheepfire some exposure and you guys find out who she really is, it's always good to talk to the people. You know, when you make these videos, people have an impression about you and they think they know you from the videos, but they really don't. Because, like, whether y'all believe it or not, we're ourselves when we're out there, but at the same time, man, we're trying to hype it up and trying to do certain things, you know, to make the video a good video. So it's just always good to talk to people, find out who they are, you know. And I think that's where live shows come in handy, because you're able to engage with that individual person, and then I think that's a good way to make a good judgment call of character for individual people. It's not by the videos, guys, because I be saying some crazy stuff sometimes, you know, and to be honest, that is me too. But it's more to me, a whole lot more to me than that. And I don't mind sharing that with y'all in the live. So She Fires, I appreciate you coming through. We're gonna talk on the back end. Like I said, I need to talk to some of my team members and stuff like that, and then we'll figure out what kind of schedule we're gonna do. Shannon Ewing is out there in the streets. Let's see, Jason Ewing. Let's see what he said. Jason Ewing. Don't forget to thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you all coming through to help. You know, just to support, man. You know, to support with these accomplishments. And it's crazy that I went from 3K not too long ago. When I went back, I'm a numbers man. Y'all know I'm in banking, so I'm a numbers man. So I went back and I looked how quick I came from 3K to 4K. And I was like, damn, that was fast. So it's just kind of weird how it's moving fast. And I got a feeling this is going to move even faster as long as I keep the grind up, because that's what YouTube is about. Let's see what else we have out there. Whiteside Tactical, he said, thank you so much. We got you, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that, man. You just don't know. That puts a smile on my damn face. She Fires said, I also support at Whiteside Tactical. Yeah, because he the real deal. That's why She Fires. Yeah, that boy. Yeah. That boy, yeah, he's bringing some real knowledge. Like, stop the bleed, damn it. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop the bleed. What you gonna do? Stop the bleed. Okay? Yeah. You never know. You might get bit by a snake. The blood coagulates. Stop the bleed. What are we gonna do? You might get hit by shrapnel, fragmentation. Stop the damn bleed. For real. So what are we gonna do? All right, let's see. Who else we have out there? Let's see. She Fires talking out there. Let's see who else. I'm speed reading, y'all. All right, let's see. Oh, MC said, not me. I'm the same idiot on or off camera. I think I am too, bro. Because I think I am too. The only time I'm a little bit different, I'm not gonna lie. The only time I'm a little bit different is when I'm at work. Because, you know, I feel like sometimes you have to be just to work in society. But outside of that, like the channel, all of this whole thing, I'm not from this planet, everything. This is really, truly all me. Like, I don't think anybody can really put me in a box because I just won't fit. I promise you I won't fit. And there's a lot of people who want you to be in a box. I can't do it. So it is what it is when it comes to that. Yeah, so I feel you on that one, seriously. Let's see what else they're saying out there. She Fire said, congratulations on 4K, well deserved. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you on your way up too, man. You on your way up, man. There's some collabs coming. I'm telling you, you're on your way up. You keep up the grind. Keep grinding. Don't stop. All these YouTubers, guess what, guys? All these YouTubers, great YouTubers, good content. We need you. We need you. Because there's too many people that's alike. I ain't gonna say the specific names of YouTubers that have certain template. Different content is important, guys. Add some spice to it, man. It's okay. Be the outcast. You ain't got to be like everybody else. And that's the thing. And I think it brings a uniqueness with that. We have different fingerprints. Iris. Be different. You know, that's huge to me. And when you're different, you stand out, and eventually people see you. And when they see you, it's nothing they can do to stop you. And that's what I love about this whole thing, man. Just the name alone, She Fires, like nobody had that. That was different right off bat. So yeah, keep grinding. Let's see who else. He said, here it is. MC said something here, y'all. He said, here is the key to passing 1K. At G23 renounce 40 and embrace 9mm. I think maybe he was talking out there in the streets. I don't know. But I post that. That's up. That's right there. Let's see. 2A Bangers and Bullets said, put a chat in the link. He said, put a link in the chat. G23. All right. I'm going to drop a link. Let one of y'all in. If y'all want to come in, y'all can come in and have some fun with me, man. Let me go ahead and drop a link. Let's drop a link. Copy. All right. I'm about to drop this link. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. All right. Here it come, y'all. Boom. The link is in there. I'll see you backstage. Let's see who else we have out here. Let's see what else they saying. G23. 40 for life. Gang, gang. Yep. Yeah, man. Let's see. We love you, Dan. Shanna Ewing, she always grinding, y'all. Always. And Christine White said, we always have fun. Yeah. Seriously. Because life is too damn short. That's why. Oh, shit. See, life is too damn short. My damn light fell. Hold on a second, y'all. I have to put pause on this one. Why it always got to be me and these lights, y'all? Am I really built for this? I don't know. Hold on a sec. Then I might end up turning the damn. Hold on, y'all. Technical difficulties. Error. Technical difficulties. All right. Hold up a sec. Damn. I hope this ain't working out. I know y'all talking crap in the chats right now. Probably y'all know I go through this all the time. All right, I'm in there. Hopefully it don't fall again. Let's see. We got G23 in here. Here we go. Christine said, super glue the light down. I know I need to. I really need a tripod. Well, it is tripod, but it's short. I need a longer one. Make sure this mud don't fall again. It look like it's done broke. I'm gonna have to get another one. They cheap as hell anyway. All right, let me go ahead and pull. We got somebody out in the streets, y'all. Bam! G23 was cracking. Can you hear me?
Yep. I had to change the audio setting. So
that's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming in on the show, brother.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. And we definitely got to give Mike McClune a shout out. He dropped 10 channel memberships.
Really?
For you.
Where was that at? Did I miss it?
Yep. It doesn't always show up on the StreamYard side, but it will show up on the YouTube side.
Okay. Mike McClune, big shout out. We appreciate you doing that, brother. Seriously, man. Hold on, let me turn this light up, man. It's a little okay. That look better. All right. Yeah, we appreciate that. G23, what's up, man? What's going on out there?
Not much, living the dream.
What's going on with the live show? Go ahead and shout out your live shows that you have on there, man. Some people may not know about that.
Haven't done one in a little bit, but be doing Saturday evening chats. We be talking about restoring your rights in different states.
Yeah,
and then also sometimes we just kick back and have a BS session where I bring in a bunch of people and we just talk, real talk.
That's what's up. And how many do you usually have, like, on the panel, or do you segment them? The differently sometimes.
Pretty much, it's just whoever wants to show up. Right now, I have the StreamYard free version, so I only can bring 5 in besides myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes we have 6 people on the panel. Sometimes we have 2 people on the panel. Sometimes it's just me.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up. And you've been dropping. I saw a couple of your videos. I always click like on them when I see them. You dropped a recent video. I believe it was a fire. Which firearm was that you just dropped? It was one
Uh,
of them. I can't remember if it was a
Ruger,
short.
the Ruger 22 LR Precision,
Yes,
and
that's that rifle, ain't it?
yeah. I won that. I won that from a local gun shop.
What?
Um, yeah. So one of our local gun shops, and I did an interview with them um, up in Newport, so it's on the Oregon coast. Um, if you go and you buy a firearm at that pawn, they're a pawn shop slash gun shop. So you got, new guns, used guns, all different kinds. But if you buy a firearm through them,
Mm-hmm.
then they enter your name into a contest to win a gun. You don't know what gun it could be because maybe it's a CP-33, maybe it's a Ruger Precision, maybe it's
Mm-hmm.
something different.
Mm-hmm.
But they put your name in, and you get entries based upon how much money that firearm um, or firearms cost.
Mm-hmm.
And so randomly, maybe it's 3 months they draw a name, maybe it's 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
But then they'll call you up and say, "Hey, you just want a free gun." You know,
That's dope. Dude, free guns are always good. They do that a lot here in Tennessee too. Like the free gun thing. Matter of fact, well, we're gonna get back to that precision because I need to ask you some questions about that. But matter of fact, I have a video dropping. I think it's about done. I haven't edited. I think you guys are really gonna like it. Shadow Systems actually came to Tennessee, and I've been dissing them. Real talk. I'm not gonna even lie. I've been dissing them for quite some time, and I feel like it wasn't a fair diss. And the reason why I did was because I held a specific model firearm that they had, and it just felt cheap to me. And when I held it, I was just like, eh. But I didn't give it a full, review, basically with shooting in and stuff like that. And I think that was quite unfair. So I'm gonna apologize to them dudes, man. But man, I had a freaking blast. The content is coming. I'm gonna just leave it on the table. But I put in for a raffle for one of their free guns, and I hope I win it. But it's always fun winning that. What is yours calibered in? Is it a 308?
22, 22 LR, 22 long
Okay.
rifle.
All right.
You know,
How long is the barrel on it?
18 inches.
Nice. Have you shot it?
I'm getting ready to take it to the range. I finally have everything set up. Got a scope on there, bipod on there. So, it
Is it
didn't come.
optic ready?
It comes with a 30 MOA pick rail.
Yeah.
So, um, and just if you guys have never messed around because with the pick rails, so when you go from your zero pick rail, which is normally a flat top pick rail,
Yeah.
then you have your 20 MOA. That's for distance shooting, and then 30 MOA is for even further distance shooting. So your Ruger precision rifles come with a 30 MOA pick rail on them.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're like just looking at it, your scope's not going to look level. It's
Right.
going to be level, but the reason why it's not going to look level is because when you actually start to shoot out to distance and you bring that, rifle, it will actually level out your scope
Into yeah.
because when you're actually shooting further, you're bringing that barrel up. So then the front end of the scope's going to rise. Also, the back end's going to stay the same. So it'll bring that scope up
Mm-hmm.
and put it on the correct parallax to actually be able to reach out longer range.
Okay. Okay. What kind did you have again? What type of red dot was it?
I just put a cheap Simmons 4x32 scope on there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually one of the first scopes that I've ever had to put on because I've always been iron sight, but now that I want to actually start reaching out
A little
and
further.
doing some distance shooting, it's going to be one of my projects. Is I have a 40 PCC, and that's an Olympic arm, and I want to try reaching that thing out to like 700-800 yards.
Oh, that's what I was about to ask you. I thought you was gonna get out to about 3, 4, but is it parallax free on it? I know you mentioned parallax, but Some of them are not parallax free.
Yeah, the cheap Simmons has got a parallax in there, so you got to be careful.
Okay. All right. MC dropped something. He said the taller MOA adds angle and height to your optic. He said nice and fixed 4x will still be good to 200 yards.
Yeah, yeah. For the 22 LR, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna try reaching that thing out to,
Yeah.
and you
Well,
know,
that's a smaller projectile, so that operates a little bit different. Just like the guy was telling me, we're about to do that 50 cal shoot, and he was saying, when people shoot the 22 LR rifles, even when they have elongated rifle barrel, he was saying that small projectile just can't reach out effectively. Let me say it that way, that far. Because it was 100 yards out there, and he was saying it's bigger to shoot with bigger projectiles and stuff like that. He was explaining.
yeah. Actually, I mean, there's precision shooters, long range precision shooters that are reaching out almost a mile with 22 LR, and again,
Sheesh.
you're having to lob those in there, you know. So, yeah, because your smaller projectiles, even though you can get them out there at a distance, they're not going to be super, they're not going to have the power that they would have
And
uprange.
and the accuracy too,
Yeah.
because of how small it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So your
Yep.
wind is going to affect it and all that. So, you know,
Absolutely. Windage, all of that shit, man. You really have to calculate. And then that's when you really have to start calculating dope. And behind that, especially with the smaller projectile. I mean, when you're shooting 223, 556, stuff like that, and you're really getting out there, or those 50 cal bullets and stuff like that, it's a little bit different. But yeah, that calculation, and the calculation with the dope is a whole nother ball game. So a lot of variables. Let me put it that way. Let's see. Who we have? Joe, you still there? G23?
yep, I'm still
Oh,
here.
okay. Jova Q we have out there. He said 22 LR lacks kinetic energy at distance and have lower BC. That's exactly what I was talking about, Jova Q. Yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about it at the range when we do that shoot, the 50 cal shoot, which is coming up. That's gonna be some fun shit right there. Let's see. So as far as the rifle that you have you shot with it yet? G23?
The 22 I have not, but the Olympic Arms 40 Smith and Wesson PCC, I do have a video on that.
Very good.
Um, and actually, I've modded it since that video, so I'm gonna be doing a video showing the new mods to it.
Hmm.
Um, it had uh, an A1 upper with a fixed carry handle,
Hmm.
so like the old M16s.
Hmm.
Now it's got a Gorilla Precision um, flat top, and
Hmm.
it's got a Monstrum 1:8 by 28 optic sitting on top of it.
Hmm.
So I'll be able to actually start reaching out there with that.
That's
So
dope.
I gotta get
Yeah.
that. I gotta go get that scope zeroed in and everything, and then I can start um, trying to put that thing out there. 6, 7, 800 yards.
Nice. Do you zero in at the range yourself manually, or do you do it? Because some of those academy shops can actually zero in with the machine, but I don't think those machines are that accurate. I think you have to make minor adjustments once you get out to the range.
Well, so here's the thing: is you gotta so your zero has got to be personal to you
Yep.
because um, now are you gonna go with a 25-yard zero? You going 50-yard zero? You going
Yep.
100-yard zero? You going 300-yard zero? Are you gonna run a 36-yard battle zero? And
Right.
I like running the 36 because there's very slight adjustments that you have to make running at six, running there from 36 all the way to 300. So
Hmm.
it's a close quarter, CQB zero. Plus, you can still reach out there, at 400 yards without making too many adjustments.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. Is that the newest one that you have currently?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, guys. So make sure you check out G23, man. He got some really good stuff out there. Seriously, guys. G23, like I said, major supporter. I appreciate him coming on the panel. And that means a whole lot. And like I said, today is just G23, just to kind of chop it up. Usually I like to come in because I'm a subject type of guy. I like to come in talking about subjects, talking about certain things so we can deep dive into those things. I love doing that kind of stuff. But sometimes, you know what, G23, sometimes you got to just chill, relax, chop it up. And I think this is one of those days where we just come together, we chop it up, we talk, we learn together. And that's always a good thing because that makes us stronger together as a community. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. And again, congrats on 4K. Can't wait to see you hit 10K
Thank you, man.
and wherever we can get this channel. It'd be awesome to see you at a mill, but it takes small steps, and I think all of us, Ron Wayne out there, he
Yep.
deserves to be at a mill. You
Yes.
know, you know, we got Big Dre 357.
Yep.
We got She Fires.
Yep.
We got 2A We Stand
Yep.
out there.
Carbon Q. Yep.
Carbon Q.
That's my girl. Yep.
You know,
I mean, it's a strong community, man. And if we missed anybody, we didn't mean to, guys, because guess what? Y'all all part of the gang here. Let's just be real. But these people are people who are very influential people. And I'm always say G23, the way I move, is actions speak louder than words, right? It's a lot of people who talk a lot. But when you can back it up with action, that's a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? And uh, that's something that's huge, man. And so I really, really appreciate you, coming through and showing the support on a consistent basis, not just every once in a while, but on a consistent basis. And I'm gonna continually share that energy back with you. Dropping comments, likes, stuff like that throughout the day. I mean, it's not hard, G23. You know,
no, it's not hard at all. I mean, you watch a video, hell,
Yep. Yep.
when I click on the video, the first thing I do, I hit the thumbs up.
Yep.
You know, I watch the video, and I may make two comments during that video.
Yeah.
One as I'm first embracing it, and then one when it's over.
Yeah.
Because you never know. But engagement
Yep.
is where it's at. It helps. It helps the content creators.
Man, it helps so much. And I always tell people, G23 too, you understand because you're a content creator, right? So I always tell people, I say, hey, if you don't want to verbalize anything, right? Not verbalize, but if you don't want to write anything, you don't have to. Just drop me some emojis, man. I
Yep.
mean, I take the emojis. That's
Right.
that's
You, you,
engagement.
drop, you drop a thumbs up
Come on
emoji.
now. Come on
You
now.
know, an American flag emoji,
Come on
whatever.
now. Come on now.
Whatever it is, it still tells the analytics, hey, I'm engaging with this creator. I like this creator's
Yep.
content.
Yep.
And it helps. So you don't have to write this 400 word paragraph
Essay.
out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You could just drop a couple emojis. Hey, thumbs up.
Shit, give me a middle finger.
Exactly. you know, I, because there's not always am I going to agree with every single person,
Right.
and nobody's going to agree with any one person 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's things that we just can't agree on. But the thing
And
is,
we're not. That's
we
okay.
can we can set our differences aside, and we can still come together and say, you know what, to promote what we are trying to promote, which is the Second Amendment,
Right.
the United States Constitution, that we need to stand together with.
Right.
The old saying, we can stand together, or divided we fall.
Well, this is the thing. My whole thing is, even when, I have to bring it out to the forefront, even when, if you are, I'm not saying not you in particular, but I'm just saying in general with all people watching channels. If you come to somebody's channel and you low key a hater, you still are supporting the channel. And if you're a hater right now listening, it's okay. You know, I'm just poking at your hater badge right now. It's okay. Like, I still love you. But if that's the case, you're watching the videos, guys. So that's giving us watch time. You're helping with our retention also. I can get deeper into the analytics if you really want me to. G23 knows what I'm talking about. So even when you're trying to be a low key hater, it's one of the ones where you may not like the person, but you still support them. So why not go all out and just say, you know what? Let me just support this dude, man. Like,
Yep.
if I'm coming to the channel and I'm watching, why am I low key hating? Like just support. Just say, hey, drop emoji, man. Good stuff, bro. Like, but you could have said
If,
this. Like,
if you want to be a if you want to be a true hater, you want to be a true hater of Ivan's channel or my channel,
anybody's channel.
anyone's channel. Here's the recipe on how to be a true hater. Hit that share underneath our video.
Come on,
Post
man.
that to your community tab and
Preach.
tell everybody this dude sucks so bad. You need to go watch his shit or her shit.
Right. Right. And so it's the weirdest thing, man. Like, if you are a true hater or you're a person, let me differentiate the two, right? You have to get politically correct here, okay? If you are a true hater or if you're a person that just don't like the content, then guess what? Don't watch the video. Click off in the first 1 second. Then yeah, you just hurt me. Like, do the stuff that hurts. Don't watch the video. That's when it hurts, guys. But other than that, if you're coming over, you're supporting the channel, you're not saying that, man, we don't bite. We don't bite, man. Alien Gang doesn't bite. I swear, Tech Car Gun Fanatics don't bite. G23 and the gang and the squad over there, they don't bite. They don't. Am I lying, G23?
Nope, nope. You know, we're here to lift everybody up, and you know, I don't care what you have to say. I'm not going to block you on my channel or anything. I don't care unless you start being racist. I don't care if it anyway. You know, you want to be racist towards blacks. You want to be racist towards whites. You want to
Yeah.
be racist towards Mexicans. I
Yeah.
don't care what it is. I'm going to block you at that point.
Well, but that's one thing I just don't play with, man. I am extremely passionate about that. And I have a orbit and weird sense of humor. So sometimes people crack jokes that can be on the precipice of offensive. But I'm just a funny. I don't care. Like, I find jokes. I don't. Some people get offended for the
Oh
jokes
yeah,
that
yeah.
I
You know,
laugh at. But you have to be very careful online because other people see that type of stuff that may be offended from it. So that's when you have to nip it in the bud because it's almost like a virus, right? Watch this. It's almost like a virus. One person put that. I noticed that the other little gremlins come out to play and they add on. And even though they're helping with the comment section, it's like, all right, yeah, it's engagement. I love it. But it can inevitably hurt you because you can lose subscribers, you can lose support. You got to be very careful with those type of things, you know? You there, G23?
I am.
You
And
thinking?
Joey Q is absolutely right with his comment.
I'm gonna
You
go
know,
down to the comments and read them. Let me pull them up. Let's see. JoviQ said, "Remember, your zero is always affected by your choice of bullets." Okay, JoviQ. Let's see. JoviQ said, "Would recommend a point blank zero. Really useful since you don't have to really worry about holdovers." Let's keep going. Come out to play said, "We are our best advocates. We are selling this big time on IG. The only promotion we get is each other sharing content. Man, that is facts." Let me keep going. G23. Christine, I already know. That's my family there. She said, "We are truly family." That's fact. Period. Let's see. Nola Saint, he said, "What's good?" Nola Saint is in the house, G23. We appreciate him coming through. Let's see. Mr. Wiggins, of course, he top notch on the channel. Hammer and Clock. You already know what time it is. Let's see. Jova Q out there. Of course, Bangers and Bullets out there talking. Let's see. Misty Miss Wang said, "Exactly, I.T.T. As long as they watch, it counts, and even leave a comment to tell us how they don't like it or how you did something wrong." And to be real, when they say that I've done something wrong, if it's factual information, I'm a big boy. You know, I can pull up my boxer briefs and shit like that. I'm cool with it. Like, I'm a big boy and I can take it in and say, okay, maybe I do need to change this. But you know when somebody is being ill and stupid. out there. I mean, you just do, you know. Mr. Wiggins said, make a haterade shirt. It's coming up. Y'all know I got some crazy shit on my shirt, so it's coming up. Let's see. Shanna Ewing said, Joviq the best. Let's see. She said, at Joviq the best. I can. He's hell bent on blowing here. Okay, she just out there talking. Let's see. Ron Wayne said, facts. Commenting via emoji or just awesome carries a lot of weight, more than you know. I look at it this way. If I leave a comment on I.T.T, that may push his video out to it's facts, man. Just that support, and that's why I always do that, man. And sometimes when I know I don't have time, when I see it pop up, if I'm on the move, because I'm always on the move, I still will drop a like and an emoji. That's just what I do. Christine said, we don't bite. It's facts. Let's see. Christine said, your next shirt. Ron Wayne said, seriously. Let's see what else. MC said, threatening to withhold cookies is a serious matter. Let's see what else. Uh, let's see. Jovi Q said, Boxer Breeze 2023, we free ball.
Yep. Boxer briefs all the way. You gotta.
Man, I can't free ball, boy. Hey, I'm Jagged Langan over here, man. I'm not to give too much information, but I have to hold something in, bro. It's too much going on, so I have to, sometimes I have to wear the tighty whities, man, just to keep stuff in place. Because if I don't, boy, they'll be throwing dollar bills at me. I swear these females will be,
Hey,
making it
you know,
rain
it's you gotta make that Skrilla somehow.
some kind of way. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I do need to free ball one day and just see what happens. The long shorts, I'm good. It ain't really, that long, so I can't. So yeah, but if I do those, them little the shorty shorts, I probably have a problem. I can't do that. I can't do it, Jovi Q. I don't know, bro. I can't do that. Let's see. Come out to play said. Let's see. He said comments in the past after live is good too. She fires is still out there in the streets. It's this is what it is. G23. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
You got to reach out to Free Fires and get her on here. Interview her. She
Yeah.
is, she's a great interview. I'm telling you. I've had her on my channel, and then we've had her on Chris from the 740 a few times.
Okay.
And like last Wednesday's stream over on Chris from the 740, that was just probably one of the best live streams. We had She Fires and 2A We Stand
Yeah.
come on and talk about Naga.
Yes. The association.
Yep.
Yep. I was affiliated with them at one point. I might end up doing it again. Something that was kind of weird. I went through and I supported She Fires in her interview and stuff like that. And, I sat there and watched and was indulgent in the moment, loving it. The Naga event, I sent a request for the Naga event. And astonishing enough, nobody responded back to some of the questions that I had for the Naga event. And I was quite surprised from that. It was kind of weird to me because I'm right in the back door of where the event was. So I was just going to drive there. And I thought it would be a great experience, especially to capture those moments on video and share those moments with you all. I really wanted to do that. But and I even went on and did the application too, because I wanted to be considered media. Every time we get out as YouTubers, you can be considered media and not have to pay to enter in certain events. I've done that a lot. And it's just weird that they never did get back with me. So I'm not saying it in a bad type of way. I don't know if they checked out the channel and was like, oh, well, I don't know, but I just don't know. I don't know what the deal was with that. I would love to join them the next time just to see what's going on and to give more exposure of the 2A community on the African American side of things too. Because it's a big world out here, G23, and a lot of people now, especially after pandemic, a lot more diversity is coming into the 2A community, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and I embrace all of it, to be honest with you. But it's just weird. It's just weird that they didn't get back with me. I wasn't really crushed from it, but it just kind of really confused me a little bit with that. So I don't know. Maybe eventually I need to talk to the president and find out what happened or something. I don't know.
Sometimes with organizations, I know people that tried to get into um, like the NRA show,
Yeah.
and they never heard back. But so they went to the NRA show, and they, just were like, "Hey, I applied to be media," so they, got sent to the media room, and they had credentials waiting for them, but they never heard back that they had actually been approved.
Right.
So sometimes you just have to go and take the chance and be like, "Hey, I'm here." And some of them will even be like, once you show up, you can be like, "Hey, I would like to be media," and they'll put you in contact with whoever's doing that. And they can get you media badge
Okay.
right there at the spot
Okay.
where so something could have been lost in translation, whatever, lost in the internet universe, and you show up and be like, "Hey, this is what's going on,"
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Hey, let's get this straightened out," because yeah, we want to get this. Almost every one of those want the attention.
And exposure, yeah. And it was
Yeah.
weird to me, man. I'm just like, damn, did I say? But no, of course I do things in a professional manner. I didn't have that issue with Palmetto State Armory. You know, they're huge. I was totally accepted quickly with those guys. I didn't have that issue with the upcoming shot show stuff coming up. I didn't have that issue with where else? Holly Mo Party that I'm about to go to in September. I didn't have that issue at all. I didn't have that issue with the up and coming Michigan car event. I forget what it's called. I'm getting old, but anyway, I didn't have that issue with them being accepted as media there either. So it was just kind of strange. I was like, dang. And honestly, to be real, I was a little bit disappointed, a little bit, because I'm like, damn, I was right in the back door. Like I didn't have to travel 8 hours like I did going to the Palmetto State Armory event. It literally was in my back door. It would have took me maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours to get there.
You,
So yeah,
another one you should go check out.
what?
Um, if you're up in the Michigan area,
Back to the Bricks. That's what it is. So I didn't
uh,
have that issue with Back to the Bricks in
you should
Michigan.
check out the Great American Outdoor Show. It's
Is that?
in Pennsylvania,
Uh huh.
um, and it's 2A. They have firearms, and everything,
Uh
but they
huh.
also have like compound bows, boating equipment, all this other kind of stuff up there too, because it's encompassing all of the doing outdoor activity.
Okay.
So that might be something that, you reach out to them and say, "Hey, I want to be media there." I believe it's in February or March, if I'm.
Okay. Thanks for telling me that. And I appreciate you sharing that information with, taking the chance and just saying, hey, just go ahead and go. And I thought about that, but just a weird person where, if you're not invited, like, I feel like, and I know this may sound kind of weird, but if you're not invited, then don't show up, like, type stuff. That's just the dude I am. I don't know. Maybe that's just my pride or some weird shit like that. I have no idea.
You know, Sometimes you just got to be a wedding crasher. You just got to show up and be like, "You know what? I'm here. You know, deal with me."
I mean, we here anyway, G23. Stop playing with us. We here. I don't know. I don't know if they think we not here or not. We here. We here to stay. G23. I'm not from this planet. Not going nowhere. Period. You know how the females say period.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we not going nowhere, bruh.
And
Uh, she
and
fired. Go ahead. Go
we get
ahead.
you know we need to make sure, and that's one thing I like to promote is, look, I screwed up when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I lost my rights,
Mm-hmm.
and I fought hard to get them back.
Mm-hmm.
And so whatever I can do to help somebody else get their rights restored, I'm gonna do.
That is awesome, man.
You know,
Yeah, my brother lost his rights, man, and he's so happy for me. My little brother, because I'm doing stuff that I think he really wants to do, but he can't because of certain things, in his past, and so I'm just glad that I'm able to do those things freely and share that with him. So he can see that kind of stuff too, man. And everybody, we always get a bad rap, man. Like everybody always see people if they have a gun, they automatically think that you're just such a bad person. You're just such a bad, crummy person. No, we're not. We're actually good people if you talk to us and you find out who we are.
statistically, if you carry a firearm, you have your concealed carry permit and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you will commit less crimes than a law enforcement officer.
Yep.
Statistically, you
Yeah.
will follow more laws than any other person on the planet.
Yeah. I totally believe that. And I'm gonna tell you something too, G23. I'm gonna start doing, I've thought about this, and I said, I think I could do this in a major way. I'm gonna start doing reaction videos. Because I've been watching some videos, G23, that are outrageous. And I honestly, I just want to sit. I want the family to enjoy in the festivities and we crack on these damn videos. Because it's so
So
much that goes wrong with some
if
of
you're
these
going to do
videos.
that, you want to start another channel
Okay.
because you're going to get copyright strikes a lot.
Oh damn. Really?
Yeah, yeah,
You tried
yeah.
that?
No, I haven't, but I know a couple channels that do reaction comments,
Mm-hmm.
and like they said, they can never monetize because they're getting copyright claims on everything.
Everything. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in consideration. She fired. She said, "ITT." She said it was an inaugural event, so lots of moving parts with stretched team. They did a great job hosting. Yeah, and and I've heard that it was pretty decent. Based off what you said, she fires. I also heard that I remember you said something about it was 50% influx of individuals there. You know, so it wasn't a big turnout. I just hope on the next one I can be involved in that because I just think that's something just to bring to the table, especially with my type of crowd that I have over here. I just don't have just a white crowd. I don't just have just a black crowd. I don't just have just a Mexican crowd. Like literally, the family over here is mixed the fuck up. G23. It's a
Yep,
damn melting pot.
we a dysfunctional family,
Yeah, big.
but we still fam.
Yep, but still family, and that's exactly what I intended to be in the future, and I love it. I love every drop of it, and it's just an awesome thing. Let's look at some of these other comments here. Let's see who else. Joe Q. Okay.
And you were saying that your brother had lost his rights.
Yeah.
You know, have him reach out to me in an email. I
Okay.
will I will help him get his go through the steps, to make sure that we can get his rights restored.
Okay. Yeah, my brother, he made some mistakes, man. He made a lot of them, some major ones.
Yep.
A lot of fed time, man. And even then, you could tell that he has totally turned around and wants to make his life better. But he still enjoys the things that I do too, and some of the things he just can't do because of that. And so, but like I said, I like to carry that baton and show him that it can still be done through me because he a part of me and I'm a part of him, man. And and when I look at my brother, I don't, I know the mistakes he made, but I look at him as brother. I love him, period.
Yep.
You
And,
know,
and
and
the nice
so,
thing is, we do have a case right now going in front of the Supreme Court in front of SCOTUS
mhm.
that's going to help with felons being able to have their rights restored.
Good.
So, um, I can't remember the exact case right off the top of my head, but it is a case in front, and they are scheduled to actually hear that, I believe, in October.
Good. How do you feel about this? I've had this conversation, right? Watch this. Watch this. I had this conversation with guys because I'm friends with a lot of guys that's rough around the edges and stuff like that, and that's okay because they people too. And I've had conversations with them, and some of the guys may have stuff on their record that couldn't get expunged, right? And some of them say, "Hey, man," they're like, "Man, we really admire what you do, but guess what? I'm not going to stop carrying a firearm, even if they know they're not supposed to carry one. I'm still going to
Look,
carry. I'm still going to carry a firearm, right?
yeah,
How do you? And I understand what they're saying, but then there's so much of a risk with them getting caught and they could lose their freedom. Like, how do you feel about that, bro? Because I feel like I'm like in between on that.
here, here's
I get it.
here
I get
here's the
it,
realist
G23.
here's the realist point. If we think that somebody is free enough to be on the streets and they're safe to be on the streets, why are they not safe to have their constitutional rights?
Mhm.
Why? We trust them to be walking around the streets, but we don't trust them to have a firearm.
Right.
But we trust them to drive a car, which
Right.
can kill more people. We trust them to vote. We
Right.
trust them to do all this other stuff, but yet we say, you know what? The one thing you can't have is your Second Amendment right. You cannot protect yourself. You cannot protect your family. That's bull.
It's and I think it is, man, because when he was explaining it to me, he was like, "Bro, I cannot be vulnerable." He was like, "I have a family. I have to protect them." And I was talking to him. I was like, "Yeah, bro, but what if you end up getting caught, like just getting pulled over, and you ain't doing nothing, and then boom, you get caught?" And he was just like, "That's just a risk I'm gonna have to take."
It is, and so, like I said, I lost my rights and everything, but I
Mhm.
still knew how to get a firearm.
Mhm.
I could get one anytime I wanted one, you know, and you know, if I needed to protect myself, I was going to protect myself in any way that I needed to.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, I fought hard. It cost. I'm telling you, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I spent almost $5,000 getting my rights restored.
Damn. Damn.
You know, it's not cheap, but the fact is, you know, and we see that's the thing is that is a financial hardship
Mhm.
on people.
Mhm.
You know, especially if you have a family, you have kids, whatever. Now you're gonna have to decide. You know, am I gonna buy my kid new kicks, or am I gonna put that $200 towards being able to get my rights restored so I can actually protect them legally?
Yep.
Am I
Yep.
gonna buy my kid the new set of Jordans, or am I gonna buy him a knockoff Jordan? You know, and put that difference, to so I can be able to.
Just get some dope man Nikes, man. Forget the knockoffs. Can't do the knockoffs. Just some dope man Nikes, okay? We can still be name brand and come in at a lower price point here. So yeah, just some dope mans, y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dope mans. That's all we need. Okay. For those that know what those are, it's the Nikes, the low cut Nikes. For those that don't know, low cut Nikes, G23. Leather. I think some of them came in
Yeah,
canvas too.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So yeah. So, um, yeah, and I get it. I mean, I do. I get it, man. And when he really explained that to me, I was like, damn, I kind of didn't think about it that way. Like, so it's just a risk you got to take, man. And it
so
just is what it is.
like depending on your state, like out here in Oregon,
Mhm.
right? If you're a felon, you cannot even carry knives above a certain, like at a certain length and stuff like that. You can't carry pepper spray. You can't carry mace. All that is considered under your firearms. And so you get caught with pepper spray or mace or anything like that,
Mhm.
you're going down for, just like if you had a firearm. Try to
Wow.
protect yourself.
Wow.
You're gonna catch another felony. So I always say, make sure you know what your state and local laws are. But at the end of the day, you're your own first responder. You're going to
Right.
be the only one there. It's not like we can walk around with a cop in our back pocket.
Right. 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 Yeah. Life alert. Right. You're right about that. It's true, man. Very true. Hey, Ron Wayne loves these, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to put these on a t-shirt. Y'all know I'm known for these.
What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to save those and then send the empties over to Ron Wayne so he can shoot them.
Oh yeah, he be lighting up them damn water jugs, man. Lighting up. You know how smooth he is with his voice. His voice is so smooth. And the crazy thing, dude, I was blown away. I sat and talked with him for almost an hour one day. And man, his wife got on the phone and she sounded just like him, dude. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
That shit was pretty awesome, man. I was like, it was the craziest shit in the world, man. I was like, oh my god, they both sound just alike. She's just a female version of him with that smooth voice, man. It's crazy.
yeah. I've talked with them both on the phone, and they're great people. You know,
Yes, they are. Yep. Yep. They are very good people, man. MC said you are good as long as they are 6 jugs deep. Let's see. Miss Wayne said, I'm straight up hillbilly. Let's see. Ron Wayne said, country accent. LOL. Straight laid back, man. Straight. It's just smooth, man. It's like that Snoop Dogg smooth, man. It's just smooth. Uh, let's see who else we got out here. And it's still 19 strong, man. They still hanging in all the way to the end. So yeah, man. It's I get it. I get it. I've never had to deal with that. I came close to having have to deal with that, but thank God to all the everything's that was around me at that time protected me, and I didn't have that issue. So, but like I said, when you are in that situation, it's just different, and you have to make different type of decisions. So, I mean, I get it, man. I get it, and I'm not knocking anybody that does it. Like he said, that's just a risk that he gonna have to take. You know what I mean? And just like you said, you could spend some extra bucks and possibly get it expunged, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not a short process. It's not like, okay, I can go and do this overnight. It takes time,
Yeah.
but um, it is possible for 99.9% of the time.
Mhm.
It's possible.
Mhm.
There are a couple things that will prohibit you almost permanently. Um, but what a lot of people don't realize is, you know, you can lose your constitutional rights for driving offenses.
Yeah.
You catch a felony driving, exhibition style driving.
Yeah.
If they nail you for reckless and endangerment at a felony level instead of a misdemeanor level, guess what?
Hmm.
Bye bye rights.
Yeah. You're right. You're right, and that's bad. You don't want that. That's really bad. Like really, really bad. I'm gonna show you guys something, man. Great conversations with G23. We're gonna have to pull him in often. Let me go. I'm gonna pull up something for you all. I really want you all to see this. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I'm gonna try to get the volume going on this. Let's see. Let's share screen on it. Share screen, and maybe I need to open one. Open one. Go back to broadcast. I like talking to myself, bro. I'm a weirdo like that.
Hey,
I'm
I,
not.
I do that. I do that too when I'm like doing stuff. I'm like telling people step by step what I'm doing. It's like, but you know,
It helps me out. Let's see. All right. And you see, I just messed up just not too long ago. Even talking to myself, so messed up. All right, here we go. There we go. Share auto. All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna show you all something here. I want to give a big shout out to some people that mean a lot to me. Um, and of course, all you all mean a lot to me. But let's go ahead and pull it up here, and let's go to YouTube here, right? And we're gonna go to YouTube home. We're gonna pull the channel back up since we're celebrating the 4K and 1 million views. Big motion. Stop playing. In my mind, it's big motion. You got to be like that, you know. Let's
you know,
see.
if you
Huh?
don't picture it that you're going to be able to
Come
do,
on now,
if you can't foresee it, then it's not going to happen.
man. Let me tell you something. Before I got this channel started, G23, I ain't gonna say no names because this individual person is a really, really good friend of mine. But I know that this person did not think I can pull this off, and they just didn't. Very close to me, cool, super cool friend, but I know they did not think I could pull this off. And when I say pull it off, just make the manifestation happen. The vision, make it happen. And I even doubted myself in the beginning, but I think what changed the motion and made everything happen was the fact that I acted on it. I literally grabbed my phone that day. I will never forget what phone it was. It was an iPhone 10, right? Watch this. iPhone 10. Not the best phone in the world. With me being a tech guy, I noticed the motion blur on it, which bothered the shit out of me. Some people may not when they watch the videos I noticed, but I noticed the motion blur on it on videos and stuff like that. Even when I changed it to 60 frames, the different frames, I could still see that motion blur. So, picking up the phone, literally not thinking about nothing, Didn't know shit about a shotgun at that time, which I know it all now. But at that time, I didn't. Shot guns before, but never shot a shotgun. And I was infatuated with the shotgun because my granddad had one. So end up taking it to the range, bro. We shot together. Such a beautiful experience. Such a beautiful experience. And it was one of those experiences where I'm never ashamed. And I've said this before, I'm never ashamed of saying I don't know something. I'm the type of guy to say, show me how to do it.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
that's what makes me stronger.
none of us can know everything about everything.
Right,
You know,
right.
we've got to have somebody who's going to teach us something. You know,
Exactly. So
I'm always learning something new.
exactly. So I didn't know. It was some mechanisms that I didn't know about the Maverick 88. I ended up learning and stuff like that. And I said, you know what, man? When I posted that first video, I ended up posting it on Facebook, and people were actually talking about it. I was like, oh shit, let's get a little motion here. So, and then I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna go ahead and just post it on YouTube. And I didn't care if people laughed at it. I really didn't care. I just wanted to see what it would do. And the numbers start going up a little bit. I'm like, oh, damn. So then I end up doing another video. Then I saw at that time, not now, and this is no hate or no shade, but at that time I saw one of my favorite YouTubers on there, and they did a video of this specific holster. And I said, oh man, in my head, I was like, man, I could have done that better. Could have done that video better. You know what I'm saying? G23. I said, I could have done that better, bro. And so I turned around and dropped the same video of that holster, and that holster's still doing numbers. So I dropped a video of that holster, and I was like, oh man. And I'm like, yeah, I need to keep going. I need to keep going. And just through time, man, meeting new people, learning new things, being a sponge, being able to absorb knowledge. Like to me, that's my power, man, to absorb knowledge. And also, I think the ultimate person that can crush an alpha male or alpha female is the observer. The observer has the ultimate power. They have the ultimate power at all times. Carbon Q, we see you out there, boo. I'm happy she came through, man. Carbon Q is in the house, y'all. The observer has the ultimate power, and that's how I try to operate G23. Sit back, assess, observe, and then execute. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're putting out a video, you're putting it out, but then when you get feedback from that video, either either you've got to listen to it, you've got to ignore it, or you've got to adapt with it.
Yep. 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 Facts. Big facts. All right, I'm about to show y'all something. So, we're celebrating the channel today. I didn't have any giveaways for y'all, but I got some giveaways coming up for the 5K, and I'm not telling y'all what it is. And if you one of the members where you were a member of the channel, see, people think they real slick, G23. When they know the giveaway is coming up, they become a member and then they drop off, right? I'm just going to call it like it is. No, we don't want that, G23, because I watch all analytics. So I'm going to have to construct this a little differently because the giveaways over here are really good giveaways. We gave away a lot of money. You know what we did. We gave away a lot of money, a lot
Yep.
of equipment last time. It was some good stuff. So this time we're really going to pay attention to people who are the members who have been around for quite some time and the members who are not just dropping off. We care about those too, but it means more when you guys hang in there with us and show support. It doesn't cost much to become a member, of the channel and help support the channel big time. Anyway, to go back to the videos, guys, when we're looking at the shorts here, shorts is a big deal for YouTube. And when I mean they're a big deal, they are an extremely big deal. Thank you, Carbecue. They're extremely big deal, guys, on YouTube. And that's why I've been dropping them so much. And I think it's been helping in such a big way. And it's been helping me cut back on time, too, to be honest with you. But I still drop full length videos, too. But the shorts mean a whole lot. And looking at the video here, I dropped a video In the description it said gotta have it Glock 9 millimeter. I mean hashtag Glock, hashtag 9 millimeter, hashtag EDC, hashtag top. That was this one right here. And basically, I did something really simple. I just sat in the car. I grabbed some sticks. You know what I'm saying? G23. I grabbed some sticks that was empty
Yep.
just to stay on the safe side, and I put it in the Sig. I put one, I think, in the Smith and Wesson and stuff like that, and that was my top video. So that was this 41K video, and I did a little creative
Let's start
thing
a new
here.
trend.
I'll let you guys hear it.
Using this sound, show everybody your everyday carry.
That was it.
Let's start a new
I swear,
trend.
that's all I did, y'all. That video.
Using this sound,
And what I did was
show everybody your everyday carry.
I caught a wave, a trend wave, because I noticed they were using
Let's start a new trend.
that guy's voice in the background. So I
Using this
basically
sound,
used that, dropped it
show
in the
everybody your
video,
everyday carry.
and came up with this whole video, but I added more guns. Everybody was just doing one gun. I said, I'm about to
Let's
add
start
3
a
of
new
them.
trend.
So I did that. I end up scoring.
Using this sound,
So
Hey, I did.
show
Go
everybody
ahead.
your
Go-
everyday carry.
I did that. I wrote a trend with that Ruger. I just did the scrolling of the box, the Ruger Precision 22 LR, and I just showed from one side of the box to the other side of the box. Didn't show the firearm at all. And I put the try that in a small town with Jason Aldean. Bam, 3K views.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, when you catch the wave of the trend, some people don't catch on to that. You can catch on to little trends, and I'm not going to consider this a viral video unless it has 1 million views to me. That's just period. But this video did well. 837 likes later and 41K. That's insane. 41K for a damn short. But watch this. This was my top video. But me and Nathan dropped this.
Heavy stuff. Y'all ain't ready.
That's Nathan, y'all.
Nathan, what you got, bro?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, stop playing.
Showtime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Run away. No, little homie. You messed up my day. That's Nathan.
Ah, killed it off the That's okay. Go ahead and let him have it.
Let him have it, man. So simple.
All right, guys.
All right.
Heavy stuff.
So
Y'all ain't ready.
G23. Me and Nathan dropped that video. I dropped it, recorded him shooting that. Simple. 2.4K, man. Stop playing. 2.4K likes later. And this video trumped my top video in the short section, which was the video that I just previously showed you. So the Zastava ZPAP 92. Hashtag shorts, hashtag viral, right? Watch this. Hashtag flames. That became the #1 video of the channel. Literally 3 days ago. I'm not joking, G23. Literally 3 days ago, it had 43K. It's at 46K right now. It's not going to stop.
Nope. It's gonna keep growing, and you're gonna keep pulling people,
It's
And the
not
one
going to
thing,
stop.
like one thing I noticed, like when I hit that with my 3,000 views, yeah, but I'm still under 600 subscribers, even though I've been doing this for 3 years now. My channel's been around for a long time, but I didn't post any videos until about the last 3 years.
Right.
And so, but what I did notice is they watched one of my shorts, and then they started watching more of my shorts.
Yep. It started a chain reaction. Yeah, it started a chain reaction. And that's the beautiful thing about shorts, man, because, it does free up time for us content creators, especially if you're not going crazy with your edits, because that takes more time. But you have to learn how to balance these things and just be creative. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just didn't think the ZPAP was going to get that much attention. And I have to remember, for me, I love the gun, but I love the gun with a brace or a strap with it so it can become more accurate. I like stuff like that. But, a lot of the younger guys like stuff like this. And I think that's exactly what put that video in rotation, man. And they just love it. They just love the video. And so I'm happy to, that I was able to drop that video right there. But I've been watching them, man. I've been watching my top videos and seeing what people like, what people may not like, what they're interested in. And then another thing I try to do is now, and I got this from Roberto Blake. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Roberto Blake before, but he's a very good influencer. He's a very good educational speaker. I would say he's articulate, and he has a different little style, but for his genre of what he does, it works well for what he does, and he gives you a lot of knowledge about these type of things and how to, if you have a top video and you see it performing well, how to duplicate it and try to repeat it, but just put a little twist on it. So that's what I did recently. I put a twist on that video because I seen that this video just keeps going up. And I dropped 2 more videos with the ZPAP. They started off slow, but some of my videos do that. They'll start off crazy slow and then they just take off. So I did that again, and I'm excited to see how that goes. Have you ever done that before?
Yeah, and there's times. So I have one video that I put out on the Rock Slide USA.
Yeah.
Like the unboxing. And it started out slow, but now it's still catching views all the time. And I mean, it's still that's like almost 3 years old video, and people are still watching it. And to me, that's probably one of my crappiest videos.
Dude, ain't that weird? It is so weird how when we say crappy, okay, it may not be crappy to other people because obviously they're watching it and commenting. So it's kind of weird. But to us, being judgmental of ourselves and holding a higher standard for content, right? Watch this. So in that instant, I understand that. Just like with me, this gotta have it video. No, it's like, no. I was just basically pouncing off another video that I saw that done very, very well on somebody else's channel, but I put a little twist on mine and added the little guy talking in the background, and it took off, and it worked. And I duplicated this on Paul the Fifth's channel for him with gun content, and his superseded mine. I mean, his is like at 105K, bro. A basic freaking video like this.
And you never know. Like my video may go super viral, right, while yours doesn't. Yep. But then you could take a twist of a different video that didn't perform that well for me, and you could do it like a little twist to it, and yours could go like super viral and be like 2 million views. Yep. And it's like, wait, we did the same damn thing.
Same damn video.
How the hell is his performing better than mine? And it's just who catches track and who doesn't.
Yeah. So speaking of that, you make a good point. Have you ever seen on YouTube how they'll survey your video? I've seen this. I've had to survey a lot of channels. Some people that's in the chat. So they'll give a little blue link at the bottom of your video, and it'll say, "Did you like this video?" Dude, that right there is so fucking huge on YouTube. Like, because people can ruin you or really, really put you, in the upper echelon of rotation. And so whenever I see that, and I'm not going to even lie, bro, even if it's a channel that I don't like that much, I still give them the best ratings, man. Because I know how it is as a content creator, bro.
So I do those every time I see them.
I see them all the time, bro.
But here's the thing. I'm going to give you a great, thing. I'm going to give you the most I can, unless you're being divisive. And then I'm going to, I'm still going to give you good, but I'm not going to give you as good as I would if you weren't being so divisive. Right. If you're trying to divide us, and everything, no, I'm not down with that.
I feel you. And in my instant, what I would do, and I'm not knocking yours at all, I respect that. In my instant, when it's somebody I just don't rock with, and I know some of the YouTubers that I just simply don't rock with, and that relationship can change. Because I'm wide open, man. I really am, man. But if I don't rock with them, then I just skip the survey. I won't do it because I feel like they're still trying to feed their family too. and I respect every man and woman, because women are gods too. So I would try to respect every man and woman when it comes to that. So I just skipped their survey. You know.
Yeah, I mean that is also an option of doing.
But I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking the way you do yours at all. You know. This one surprised me right here, G23. I recently recorded the Springfield Echelon and came up with the trigger for the Echelon versus the Canic, because I thought the Springfield Echelon trigger was pretty impressive. I did. It was very tactile, very audible. I thought it was pretty damn decent. And so I wanted to put it up against some good competition. And I know the Canic have some of the best triggers out the box. Not the best, but some of the best triggers out the box. I dropped this video right here, G23. All right, guys. So we're going to test out. You guys know out the box, Canic has some of the best triggers. We're testing the Echelon 9mm striker fire against which Canic is this, sir?
This is the Mete MC9.
Let's get it.
And so list them both next to each other.
Okay.
Not a great comparison, but the triggers are the same in the Canics.
Got it.
When I put them both here, see there's a little bit more take up in the Canic than there is in the Springfield. So the take up, I will say the Canic has a little bit more than the Springfield. And I'll try the Springfield trigger first.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the Canic. Springfield, I'd say on the trigger pull initially is going to be much greater.
Okay.
Now I'm going to reset both of them. This will be the Canic reset. Canic reset is pretty defined. And then I'll reset the Springfield here.
All right, guys. All right. So we're going to test. So I did not think that video, honestly, was going to have any motion, to be real with you, G23. But, I recently dropped that 187 likes later. And to go back and look at the views on this one, that one right there pulled in 5.9K views, and it's moving like crazy. That is going to end up being a 20K, 50K short. I know it is.
Yeah. But the thing is, so a lot of people, I don't know, they like the Springfields.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is they make great firearms. I'm not going to knock them for that. What I am going to say is I will not rock with them because of their political stance.
Understood. I remember you said that.
You know, when you want to support anti-2A laws, and what's happening in Illinois right now,
yeah,
is a direct link to what they did 10 years ago.
Are they still moving in that direction on that political view, though?
They have never renounced it.
Really?
Yep. And they still have the same, like, state people, that go and talk with all the politicians and stuff. They still have that same group working in their headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
They, and it's like, I can't support that. But that's me. Everyone's got to do their own decisions, but I'm not going to rock with a company that doesn't want to support my rights.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I get it. And I understand that, and again, I do respect that view, I totally get it. I want to see what they said. Where can I find that information? Because I really want to see that.
So you can just Google search and it'll pop up. And
what do I need to type in for it?
Just Springfield backed anti-2A lawsuit or anti-2A bill, and the information will pop up on there, and everything, and people will be like, but you're so hard on Springfield, but you don't, you still rock with Ruger because, Bill Ruger in California said, and he's the reason a lot of the 10-round mag bans are going into effect.
Yeah.
So he came out and said, hey, I screwed up when I said that. What did he do? He turned around and sold the company. He got out of the company.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I hurt the 2A so much that I can no longer lead Ruger. And he turned it over to his son and everything else. And they have fought to come back from it.
Mm-hmm.
And Smith and Wesson back in the 90s caved to anti 2A policies. And that's the reason why you have the Hillary hole
Mm-hmm.
on a lot of the Smith and Wessons.
Mm-hmm.
And then a good book. Anyone really wants to go and read a lot about this stuff. It is by Paul M. Barrett, Barrett, and it's called Glock: The Rise of the American Gun.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, people will hear the title and be like, I ain't gonna rock with that because it says Glock. But he breaks down a lot of different things and goes through and tells you a bunch of stuff. So when all of that stuff was happening with trying to get rid of your Saturday night specials, your Phoenix Arms, Jenkins, and those firearms, they were the Ring of Fire guns that were out of California.
Mm-hmm.
That's what ended up leading to the Hillary hole with Smith and Wesson and Glock. When they went to Glock's like, screw you, we ain't doing this. You know what? We'll fight this in court. You bring it, we're willing to fight it. And that's when they back down. And we're like, whoa, okay, we're done.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Can you hear me?
I can definitely hear you.
Okay. It sounds weird. It sounds like my mic testing. Yeah, I guess it's still working. Yeah, so yeah, that's good information. So yeah, I'm gonna most definitely check that out, man. That's some good information, to know about. So I'm gonna most definitely check that out. Um, guys, it's getting late, oh baby. It's getting late, G23. It's getting late.
It's only going on 8 o'clock back here on the West Coast.
I think they like that late night special. I think they like that late night special at night. Yeah. So good conversations, man. Good conversations. Y'all keep prayers up going for Tennessee Goddess and her mom, guys. So I'm not gonna tell you what's going on with her mom, but just throw good prayers her way. She needs it. That's why she's missing on the channel tonight. So, and then also Mike, the gun alert guy, he is making transition. He moved, of course, to a specific area, and he's in a specific area, but now he's trying to transition from that area to a different area where he's at. So, keep his prayers up for him too, that he's able to make the good, right decisions and stuff like that too. And you guys will see him back on the channel. I've been talking to him, so ain't nothing going on with us. We cool. We still super cool. So it's just when he was here, G23, I was able to you still there?
Yep. I'm still here.
I was able to rock with him easily because he was right within proximity of my location. So, with him being so far away now, we have to do a lot of stuff via. And, that takes time and effort sometimes. So, yeah, we appreciate all the prayers and the little hands y'all have there, the yellow ones, the brown ones. Give me some white ones now. Shanna Ewing gave me some white hands. Okay. I see some little brown chocolate hands. I see some little yellow hands. Yeah. So we appreciate all those hands out there, guys. We really, really do. I'm going to go ahead and start closing it up. Again, guys, I appreciate all. And when I mean all of the support, it goes a long, long way. G23 knows what it takes to become a good content creator, a good influencer. You have to travel, and that requires resources, videos, equipment, cameras. I can keep going, guys. computers, firearms, because some of these guns we buy, not all of them, because I'm not about that business, but um, some of them I do. So that requires too. Just a lot of different things, and it all matters, and it all helps when you guys help support the channel. So thank you so much. And like I said, we hit 4K, guys, and it's so funny because 4K compared to a channel that has 1 million, I don't think, with a lot of those bigger channels, they really don't dish you. They sit back and they think and they reminisce because they remember when they used to have 4K. That's how I feel, because I remember literally like it was yesterday, G23, when I had 23. You see how smooth I did that? You like that, G23?
Yeah. That was pretty smooth.
Yeah, I'm a smooth guy, man. When I had 23 subscribers, I remember it like it was damn yesterday. And so when I see YouTubers trying to come up and trying to do it and trying to get it and hustling hard, being persistent, when I see them doing that, I respect that, and I will never diss that. I will never look down on a channel like that, ever. So the grind is real. You just got to stay at it, man. And the main thing I'm going to say is, content creators, guys, we have to reinvent ourselves. Think about it. Like, reinvent yourself. Think about new ideas. Think about good things. And even if you have to copy somebody else, I hate to say this, but it just is what it is. If you have to, do it, but put a twist on that shit. Make it even better or more interesting. So that's what it's about. It's about creating new things and sharing your experience with people, and we all coming together as a group, guys. Y'all know I could talk all day, to be honest with you. I could talk all day, all night. Again, I appreciate all y'all help. Go ahead, G23.
One thing, if you're sitting out here, you're listening to, Ivan, you're listening to myself, you're listening to Ron Wayne, you're listening to Carbon Q, you're listening to Chief Iris, whoever you're listening to, and you're like, damn, maybe I should do that. You know what? Stop thinking. Turn the camera on.
Yep.
Because you never, ever know who you are going to reach.
Never.
And the thing is, you could end up reaching people that Ivan, myself, MC, Ron Wayne, any of those,
couldn't reach.
You could grab a hold of people that would be like, screw those other people. We don't want to hear them, but they hear something in you that they are like, you know what? This is the person I'm going to rock with. This is the person I'm going to be a ride or die with.
That is very true. They hear something, and guess what? On top of what you're saying, to incorporate with what you're saying, they see something too, because we're all different. As the species that we are, unfortunately, we judge from the outside. We're more relatable first from what's going on the outside. Then we venture off into character and other things like that, who the individual person is. So those two things, he's right. Those two things are so important, man. Like, some people don't rock with people with cowboy hats. Some people just don't do it. Some people don't rock with people who wear the little square cool hats from the hood. Some people don't rock with that, regardless of how good the person is. It's an image thing first that we see. So you're right, man. We have to make this exciting for everybody. And then once they get sucked in, they like, damn, wait a minute. I.T.T got cowboy hat dudes all in the comments. You know what I'm saying, G23? Like,
yeah,
he got them away. He got some dope boys out there watching. I watch Chicago. I see y'all out there in the streets. I see y'all in my analytics. I know what time it is. I ain't stupid. And y'all love my videos. But at the same time, I'm rocking all the way out there in India, southern India. So it's just crazy. Your reach is just not within specific geographical areas here. This is a global thing. This thing is real.
Yep. Like, only 50% of the views from my channel are United States.
Yep.
The other 50% is out in the rest of the world. India, Pakistan,
hardcore support.
Austria, Australia. Those are the people that I don't do so well in Turkey, but I do still have some Turkish views. But yeah, like India and Pakistan and Australia and Austria are my top 4 outside of the U.S.
Yeah. And it's amazing to me when I see the people who rock on that level. Texas, man, they root so hard for I'm not from this planet. It's crazy. Different parts of Texas, Houston, Austin, like I be seeing. But what gets me is when it starts stepping out the country, man. Like, and it's all about America with me, period. But outside of America, I be rocking with them too, man. And they support hardcore. So I just appreciate, yep, Ron Wayne, right. Thailand. I seen Thailand on mine. That kind of confused me. I'm like, damn, they rock with, yeah. Thailand was one of my top 2 in the top 10. And it really got me, man. I even seen, and this gonna blow y'all out the water, Russia. Bro, Russia be watching G23.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
for real.
It's always funny to realize like who's watching you. Like
Yeah.
if you look at my top 10, Brazil is probably number 5 or 6.
Brazil is number 1 for me. Number 1. Crazy.
India is number 1 for me. India, outside of the United States, India is number 1 for me.
That is so crazy when you see those analytics and you go back and you really deep dive into this stuff. It starts to tell a story, and it's pretty awesome, man. Because when you think you may not have support from a certain area or from a certain group of people, it really don't matter because we're on a global scale now. Like, this is major. We're on a global scale now, so your outreach, your hand, your arm can reach out so far. It don't even matter. Who cares about a little city that may not like you? Who give a shit? When you can reach out into so many different areas and capitalize on that and share your experience and who you are as an individual person. And then people learn things, man. I've learned so much from other people YouTube channels. Like, it's this one girl I watch. I forget what her name is. I know that's a shame, y'all. She's one of my favorites. But I watch her on TV and she travels all around the world. She young too. I think she about like 25 or something, 26. And she travels around the world by her damn self. Now that and alone is amazing to me. But she travels around and she has almost visited every country. That's crazy. And just her experience when she goes to different countries and how she tells the truth about her experience, like, that's something that I've always wanted to do. And so basically, you know what I do? I'm basically living through her because I can't do it right now. And so people learn so much from us, G23. They learn so much from you and they'll never say thank you, but they'll support the channel and stuff like that. And that's okay.
Yeah, and what Christina White was saying was, you know, as the women help back us, what I want to see is a lot more of the women coming from the supportive role and taking the lead. Honestly, yeah, us guys have been doing it for so long, but the women need to come out and say, you know what, we're here to protect our family also. And it's hard. I mean, I understand it's going to be hard, because some people are going to be like, I ain't going to listen to what some, woman has to say. Dude, you never know what their experiences are. And the thing is, we can always learn something from somebody.
Somebody. Yep. And my mother always says, you can always learn something from somebody, whether it's good or it's bad. You learn either way. Let's just be real. You learn either way. So that's the beauty of it, man. That's the beauty of it. And that's why YouTube is like the second biggest platform there is next to Google. It's because this shit is real, man. This is some unbelievable stuff. If I had this, well, it probably, I don't know if it was, no, I don't remember YouTube back when I was like in high school. No, I don't remember YouTube. None of it. And if we had this back in a day, man, oh man. Like, this is so powerful now. It's seriously on another level. It's so much so that there are millionaires being created on YouTube from this shit, man. From it, G23.
Oh yeah. There's people rocking, and yeah, there's people that could make way more than you'll ever need.
Man.
But the thing is, even when you get to the top, don't be afraid to reach down to the very bottom and grab somebody's hand and help pull them up.
So it's funny you brought that up because I was recently talking about that on the Last Gun Gossip show. And again, I don't mind being that person that comes in and takes some stabs at some things that needs to be stabbed at. And like I said before, is bigger channels, they're not willing to do that. And I'm not in that person's mind, or it could be a conglomerate of things. It could be that a team thing. I'm not in these individual people mind the reason why they don't do it, but I think it's so important. Let me give you a prime example. One guy that would have never blown up, he would have never blown. Well, I'm not going to say never, but there's less of a chance he would have blown up if he wouldn't have gotten his shot from this specific YouTuber. And so some of you guys, I don't know if you heard of him or not, but his name is CJ on 32s. So he's a car guy. This guy is a millionaire now. He wasn't at first. He is now. This is the reality, guys. And so, but he got his break from a guy named CJ So Cool. Yeah, they both named CJ, I know. Corny as hell, but I'm not calling them corny because I like CJ on 32s and I like the other dude too. Their relationship's not too good now, but I like both of the guys. So I like their channels and stuff. So CJ So Cool gave CJ on 32s, I know it's confusing, gave CJ on 32s his break, man. Literally gave him the breaks, G23. And right after that happened, his channel basically catapulted to where he's at now.
So I've had people come on my channel, where they were just starting out. They have maybe less than 100 subscribers. And they've come sit on my panel, and everything. Next thing you know, they're up over, 1K. I may not be up over 1K, but people are still out there, and I give them a break. I help them out, just and stuff, introduce people. Next thing you know, their channel's just blowing up.
Yep. And the good thing is continue to be that way. Continue to support in that type of way because universal law says you're going to get back what you're putting out. That's just how it goes, G23. So that's why I help as much as I can. I do as much as I can do because I'm not joking. I literally remember when I had 23 subscribers. I literally remember when I failed on my first live show and I felt like a fucking asshole, man. Like I felt so embarrassed because one, it was me. I'm going to place the blame on me because I didn't come up with a structured plan. I just didn't. And for me and the way my life works, I have to come up with structured plans for things to work. Some people may not have to. I have to. And so I just didn't do it. And I just threw myself out there and it didn't work. And so I remember these things. So, when the young ones, like the other influencers are trying to come up, content creators, and I know that I can help, I always try to help, man. And that's why I say for me, and this is the way that I just feel, I don't respect bigger YouTubers that are not reaching out their hand to help other YouTubers. I don't respect them, period. I don't. I just don't. I don't. And I know it's other variables and other factors going on in the background and stuff like that. But believe me, man, they be seeing the emails. They see the text messages, bro. When you have smaller content creators trying to work with them and they may not do it. They see this shit, man. So that's just how I feel about it. If somebody say something different, maybe y'all can make me see it a different way, but that's just how I see it now.
Yep. I've had a couple larger channels, come on my chat, and it's always cool when you can get somebody who's 30K or 100K subscriber to come hang out with you and you're 200 300 subscriber. I've hung out with and talked with Chris Chang from Top Shot. Interviewed him. That was awesome. And yeah, when I reached out to him and said, hey, I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to get him on my channel. This dude's famous. People know who he is.
But
then
but,
he's like,
but you want me to tell you something? And hold that thought. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'll forget things. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna do a flip side. You ready to go into the Matrix? Red pill or blue pill? Which one?
both.
All right. So I like you even more. You're not from this planet either. The thing is you see these bigger YouTubers, but guess what? What's amazing is they see you. And I'm gonna say it again. They see you, but they just don't say anything. I'm gonna say it again.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
see you, but they just don't say anything.
Oh yeah. I
I've
mean,
had that happen on some of these bigger YouTuber channels, and I got spidey senses. Let me just put it that way. And I know for a fact they have been watching my channel. Period. That's admiration. Like, that's awesome to me because it's like, damn, they literally been watching my channel. Like, I love it. So think about that for a second. We go to these bigger channels, but a lot of times these bigger channels are actually watching your damn channel because they know what's up. They know that G23 has the potential to be a juggernaut. They know that. They know I'm not from this planet come through like a fucking wrecking ball. Jordan in his prime. You know what I'm saying? They know that. They know it. So they watch.
I'm the next Spuds. I'm telling you.
They know that, man. You know, and I gotta float the boat over here because our gang is no joke. Like, and it's growing. It's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, man. And I appreciate it. And like I said, it just ain't an American thing, guys. Even though America first, period. Like Trump say, America first. Like, it's the truth. But outside of that, we love y'all too, man. Other countries, we rock with y'all too, period. And that's just how it is. They out there
Yep.
talking in the chats. They up here gossiping out here in the chats and stuff
You
like
know,
that.
it is America first, and the thing is, we have to be number one, and then we can help show other countries, hey, guess what?
That's right.
Your people in your country deserve the same damn thing that we give our people in our country,
Exactly.
because everyone in this world has the right to protect themselves,
Yep.
and you know we need to promote this, that this is a global thing.
Yeah.
you know
Yeah, it most definitely is, you know. Carbon Q just dropped some. Ron Wayne, we see you out there, man. Love you, man. We'll holler at you. Let's see. Carbon Q said the bigger YouTubers usually don't say anything, so it won't take away from what you are talking about on your show. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. You know, Carbon always come with something to make you think. Yeah. 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 And it just it lights me up to know, like, knowing that some of the bigger YouTubers are really watching. Like, to me, that means that you're doing something right, man. You feel me? G23,
yep, yep. you know
you're doing something right. You know, so
ab- Absolutely. If you can get the bigger channels watching you, even if they come in and just make one single comment every once in a while, it doesn't
mhm.
have to be all the time, but when they make that one comment, you're like, damn, I didn't realize, Hickok 45
It was,
watches my stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I
That-
don't I didn't realize, whoever, whoever your favorite YouTuber is,
yeah.
and, out there, and all of a sudden, they make a comment, you're like, wait,
Oh, I
they
knew.
actually watched me.
Man, he was triggered, bro. This individual person was triggered. I triggered him, and I did it on purpose because I be doing little weird shit like that. But I triggered him, and I like his content a lot. But I knew that he had been watching my channel. I said, okay, 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 that's what's up. Like, and you never know, in the future we may have a collab video, man, which I would be love it, actually. Chicago Mike the Shooter said they definitely watch this. He said they definitely be watching, but they only watch and comment on certain channels that are bigger and have better firearms. Just saying. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. And that's why, Chicago Mike the Shooter, I didn't want to box myself in to just firearms. That's why I chose to do a little different and dib and dab
Yep.
and technology, cars, and guns, is
I
because exactly
I
what you're talking about.
I don't just focus on firearms on my channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a large portion of my channel, but the thing is, I still go out and show, like the ocean,
Hmm.
because there's people that are in the United States that has never seen like the ocean, the Pacific Ocean.
Hmm.
And the thing is that they can go, wow, maybe one day I'll be able to go make that trip.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I'm lucky. I live 90 minutes from the ocean, so I can make that drive.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. All right, man. Well, looks like we had a good time tonight, guys. Kicked it with y'all, man. Thank you so much for coming through, celebrating the 4K. Of course, we passed 4K now, but celebrating the 4K, we passed 1 million views now, and it's getting up there. It's moving, and I really, really appreciate the support, man. I never thought, like I said, I never thought it would go this far. Like it almost blows me out the water every single time I look at this stuff. And knowing where I started, basically from the very bottom, like Drake, I'm not a Drake fan. No, I've never been a Drake fan. Sorry, y'all. Just I've never been. But knowing I started from the bottom, now I'm here, it's just different, man. It hit way different. And just to think I'm speaking right now, even though everything is happening at the same time, that's a whole nother conversation. But just in human, understanding, here we're at 4K, 1 million views, but me sitting in this situation in this chair at a different moment, turning around saying 2 million subs and 500 million views, like it can happen and it will happen because I'm speaking it into existence. That's how I rock. That's how I get down, y'all. Love all of y'all. G23 is in the damn house. Go ahead and plug yourself real quick, big bro.
Hey, thanks. It's been amazing to be riding with you, uh, and everything. It I got G23 reviews, uh, putting out a lot of different kind of content out there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably be bringing back Saturday evening chats here pretty soon. Um, and again, Ivan, you have an open invitation anytime you have the free time. That's 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern.
Okay.
When I do those on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, anyone who wants to come and hang out. There's times I throw the link out into the side chat, which a lot of people are going to say, dude, that's stupid. But you know what? At the end of the day, we as content creators
Yep.
have the ability to say, you know what? Just because I threw that link out doesn't mean I got to put you on the screen.
No, fuck that. We can block their asses. Let them act stupid. I
Yep.
mean, I'm just saying, let them act stupid, or we keep you back door and just look at you all day because we can do that. I mean, people wear like that sometimes, and the overall amount of people that do things like that are minimal. Let's just be real. But you do get weirdos every once in a while that like to crash the party on the show and do weird stuff. It's okay. Well, it's not okay because just like G23 said, we'll block you. So it is what it is. We got too many moderators out there. I got Carbon Q. That's the best moderator on the planet on top of her channel, which is outstanding. And she actually is a huge advocate for the 2A community and other communities. Don't get it twisted. But 2A is heavy on her channel, and she literally will put you out there in front of other people. That's huge.
You never know where Carbon Q is going to show up.
Never know. And sometimes she low key. She incognito. Sometimes she low key. You just don't know she there. So it is what it is, guys. But again, thank you so much, you all, for the support. I appreciate every last one of you guys, every single thing. I'm super happy, man. This year is not over. I got some great content coming. I just remixed and edited a video I'm about to drop. I'll go ahead and tell y'all, Shadow Systems. I'm no longer dissing them. Sorry, because they guns are pretty damn good
The thing is
and accurate.
You don't have to love every single model that a company puts out.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It doesn't matter if it's a Ford GT or if it's a Ford Taurus.
Yeah.
They can be lemons.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And it can be, you could be running, a platypus, a nice race gun, You can be running a Glock
Mhm.
and you can still get lemons.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely correct. You're correct. So, thanks again, G23, for coming over to the show. We're gonna have to have you more often, my friend. This was an outstanding show tonight. I came in, like I said, a little bit more cool, laid back on this one. I just wanted to celebrate everything about the channel. I thought it was pretty cool that the numbers are moving this damn fast. Kind of weird and scary a little bit because I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do if I get 50,000 subscribers and like, 200,000 views. Like, it's just, I know that it can turn into something different. I just have to have a game plan. So I'm all about the game plan. G23, again, thank you for coming to the channel. You know how we rock out here, man. We don't leave without playing some of this corny music that I have right now. Even though I actually like the music, I just need to switch it up. So, you know how we rock out. G23 out here in the streets, guys.
Yep.
Came through, supporting the channel. G23, you got anything you want to say to close us out, bro?
Remember, stay strapped or get clapped.
Yes, sir. Stop playing with them. All right, guys. I'm going to holler at you all. Got to get up for work. Another great show. Ron Wayne stayed till the end. He couldn't resist. That's my brother from another mother. Stop playing with him. Jovi Q in the house. Harvey Q in the house. She Fires in the house. Nathan White. Christine White. Who else am I missing, y'all? Ron Wayne. Chicago Michael Shooter.
2A bangers.
Who?
2A bangers and bullets.
Bangers and Bullets in the house. Let me know if I'm missing anybody. G23, MC in the house. Jason Ewing, the Ewings in general, the wife also, Miss Wayne. I keep going. Nola Saint, Chicago Michael Shooter. I said him already. Everybody. Who?
Mike McClune,
Mike
dropping
McClune.
channel members.
Cannot forget Mike McClune at all, guys. And if I missed any of y'all, it's no shade. I promise I love you. We holler at y'all, and we gotta pick up the first. Stop playing, y'all. Y'all know I'm going hard. 2A equal not for play. All right? Yes, sir. We out of here. Stay on G23.